I went looking for Pitch Black. I found him within like a month or two, and he was in a bad space. He lived in Hillbrow.
In Berea, yeah.
You know, in a one big room with his mom and his then girlfriend, who then became the wife.
Oh, the late wife.
Oh,
yeah. Man.
And hence the line, again, nuga. He used to stink up this place. Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest today. This man needs no introduction at all. One of the greatest producers of our lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got more than 15 albums. He's won every single award under the sun. Am I lying, so?
He's won everything, man. He used to own an award. The digital, downloads award was his, or ringtones.
Yeah.
It was his for like 10 years, bro. 5 years in a row.
Please welcome DJ CLEO. What's the real name, bro?
Cleopas.
Yeah?
Munyepao.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cleopas.
So the Cleo comes from Cleopas.
Oh, okay.
The girl would be Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your brother's name
But
after...
I grew up being teased by Cleopus. And I'm not saying you guys must use it out there because...
Are we saving that right?
I was saving it, man.
Piss us off one day, Cleopus.
Don't be a puss, bro.
Listen, your brother's named after your grandfather, eh?
No.
He is, man.
Yes.
You see his memory. Before we came on air.
True. He's got his elephant. He's got a memory of elephant. And now, what's going on now?
Moloto.
So who are you named after?
I'm named after my father's older brother.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So in Pedi tradition, one of the elders will name the child or your first child, whether pregnant or still to come. You know what I mean? And that's how you find that in Pedi culture, it's almost like the same names in the families. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my brother's daughter is named Matlo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is female version of Klo.
Oh, yeah. Did you follow the same tradition with your kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is my dad's name, Ramotema, my late dad, and my youngest is named Ramotema.
Oh, dope. Does he resemble your dad in any way that he take after your dad?
He chews like my dad. Papa. But he's only 3, man.
Yeah. How was your relationship with your dad?
Oh, brilliant. Save for certain things that I look back on now and I'm thinking, Marabazali, you shouldn't have done that, you know. And I actually had an uncomfortable conversation with my mom 1st of October, where I just brought out all the scars that I have, you know.
You've got scars, bro?
Well, physical and emotional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, physical and emotional.
Yeah, physical and emotional, you know, and we need to break the cycle. And that's what I try and do different with my kids. I let them speak, you know, I let them speak their mind, and it's never really my way or the highway. You know, it's my way or my other way, and then, you know, maybe yours, you know, if I'm wrong, you know what I mean? So, but you give them the leeway to express themselves.
Yeah. Bro, I found that so bizarre that you had some emotional and physical scars. Because you come across like a tough fox, you know? Is that
But you see, that's where the toughness comes from.
Yeah, tough
like a tough fox.
No, bro, I don't give tough fucks.
Or a tough fox.
No, what's the animal, man, that's tough? Okay, like an elephant, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, but sometimes the toughness comes from that, you know what I mean? It comes from your experiences, your past, you know what I mean? And I think that's why also I kind of got this perception going around the industry that I'm arrogant.
Yeah,
you know?
True.
Because, no, it's not true.
Yeah.
But because, you know where you come from. You know how you had nothing, and how you struggled to get into the industry. Dude, I knew all the record labels and where they were located because I was that guy that went to every label dropping off demos, you know. And once you get in, you want to protect that. Secondly, I don't drink or smoke. So I don't have to chill with the drinkers there, you know, to socialize, especially if I see that there's troublemakers. I'm happy in my own space at home with my orange juice. You know what I mean? So yeah, the toughness was merely to protect myself and what I have. Also, you would know this. Limpopo.
Yeah.
In the hood, all the townships, Zulu is the dominant language. You know, so the Limpopians, Tsongas, Pedis, vendors, we are marginalized in the hood. You know what I mean? So that tough folks started when I was still young, growing up for Sloras.
Okay.
You know, lepedi leli. You know what I mean? You understand?
Yes,
and then there was also that thing Kwaito it was all fell. So what lamfano wa Limpopo atoba boncha ridiwa jwang Kwaito.
Beshaka kosha.
Betaka kosha kamrethethu.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Which area do you come from for Foslo? Because Saul's
yeah, man.
Etindela.
Oh, Tindela. Do you know Khomulumu, Munyapao? There's a Munyapao, hot girl.
That's my cousin, yeah. No, she's hot.
And you know MacGyver, he always claimed to know there's a guy, old producer, Ngasimarimba, MacGyver. Old guy.
I know MacGyver.
Yeah, old guy. Tanding kamba na food.
In fact, the first time I saw, before Cubase, there was Cakewalk.
Yes.
First time I saw Cakewalk was in MacGyver's studio.
Yeah, he's a sound guy, Baba Kuku. Yeah. Went to school with his kids.
But I was a kid then, man. This is probably like 92, 91.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you get expelled from 3 schools? That's insane, man.
Easy, bro.
Easy.
In retrospect, I look back and I realize, okay, this child, which was me, just wanted attention, which I never got at home. You know what I mean? And this, I mean this in the most respectful way. My parents were hardworking and they were providers, you know, but there was just never that emotional connection and sitting
like this
on the table, father to son or mother to son, you know. So where else could I get the attention? Out there with my friends. And where are my friends? In the streets and at school. And dude, first school, Veritas College in Springs. I stole the caretaker's Spalding watch. Now, mind you, basketball was huge back then. I love this game, you know, and Spalding, you know. And I was in detention, but the detention teacher had to leave. So she said I must go sit in Brasam's house and he could keep watch over me. And he left the room and there was the watch on the table and I took it. I don't know what I thought. I thought maybe he wouldn't see. And next day I was called into the office and I was expelled. But because my mom worked for the education department, but it's okay. I got you. She was able to beg, you know, that at least make it look like a transfer. But I knew I was expelled. Then I went to Springs Boys High. Now it's just boys there.
Yeah.
You know, and
you can imagine.
Now Springs Boys has rugby as well. So there's bullying and
Ulipidi, don't forget.
Yeah, you know, and then there was this big boy, Trevor, who didn't know that I did karate earlier.
Yeah.
And you know, not shy away from fights. So I don't fight until you hit me first.
Yeah.
You know. And Trevor just got me at the wrong time, man. Jeez. You know, and I gave it to him.
You moved him.
I moved him proper.
Yeah.
I was shocked as well because he was bigger.
Yeah.
You know, and we were playing soccer cup break and he rugby tackled me. I don't know what you call it, but that one, you know, where you put a person's torso here and you just lift them off the ground and then slam them.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I was dizzy for like 2 minutes. Then it was on.
Shit, wait,
one spinning kick and it was solved.
Before you continue, let's solve this, man, because we got so many questions, man.
Yeah,
it's fine, dog. I got you. I'll do it. I got you. There we go.
Because we got a lot of questions, man.
Hit me, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you fuck him up, bro.
Yeah, then they call us to the office and then they say, Trevor, you started the fight, detention, clear pass, you continued the fight, you're gone. Because I'd been causing trouble. You know, I'd be that guy, the teacher writes something on the board and I come in and I doctor it and change the order or whatever, and then she comes in to try and explain, and then she gets stuck because it doesn't make sense, blah, blah, blah. Or I fought, you know, loud in class, you know, because all that shit got me attention, you know what I mean? Yes. I fought, you laugh, it's approval, you see. And I thrived off that. And then...
Were you still fighting now when you went back to school?
Moving right along. Then I went to Brakpan High. And there I was expelled for theft as well. And arrested. Guess what I stole?
I heard about the story. Hi-Fi in the library. Yeah?
CD player specifically. I wanted a CD player because this is 1997, bro. You know, I'm a CD player. They're coming in thick and fast, and you know, quality. We were on cassettes, you know, TDK, no more. You know, so then my parents just would not budge and buy a CD player. So I took matters into my own hands and.
So it was your idea, you're like, you know, let me break into the school library.
I just stole the media center keys. You know, then
How do you steal them?
My English teacher, Miss Texera, who had something against me. She was just heavily always on my case.
Yeah.
So I just stole the keys out of her drawer and came back Saturday with my boy in my dad's bakkie. And the Saturday school kids actually saw me, you know, so this was Saturday, and then Monday they announced it. Wednesday the cops came. Came my turn to be interrogated because they were doing investigations.
Yes.
You know, and they said to me, look, we've got witnesses that say they saw you. So don't waste our time, because if you do, we're going to put you on the electric chair. And mind you, I've watched Sarafina, ne?
You know what that means.
Sarafina was shot in South Africa about things that happened in South Africa. Therefore, that electric chair was in South Africa. Therefore, it's still in South Africa. So, I was like, okay, no, sharp. I'll show you where the exhibits are. And man, I just owned up to it. Got expelled there, and I wasn't even allowed to write my exams. Well, my mother was able to beg that at least let him finish the year. So I was allowed to do my exams, but not on the school premises. And I wrote at the Brakpan police station. Not in the cells, but I mean, air charge office, unokuthi uphala la kungene enye bayitrape.
Uzipama. Interrogation. Torture.
Joe, and it's their workplace, bro. They don't care about this kid. I'm like that guy there, Black Sam.
Yeah, you're going there. You're well on your way to being him anyway.
And that arrest, I was in the Brakpan police cells for 3 days. And I witnessed a dead body.
Gee.
No ways, bro.
I kid you not, bro. 17. A guy that came in, and I think he was at 26 and Amanyama 28, and then there was a fight overnight. And funny enough, he's the one that killed one of the guys in there.
How many are in the cell?
Maybe 10.
Oh, okay.
15.
Yeah.
Because you keep going to court, and then from court you go to a bigger prison. So after the 3 days, I went to court and then remanded to 5 days later. So now they're moving me to Boksburg prison.
How old are you now, man? If you're in South, old people? Grown
17.
Up. Jeez, bro.
Bro. From court to Boksburg prison, the truck, I'm in the truck at the back there, that police truck.
This is a true story, though.
Yeah, and it goes past my school. Not past the gate, but on the main road from the train station where we got off and walked to school.
Brakpan High.
Yeah, so Brakpan train station. So it goes on that main road, and I see all my schoolmates walking to school. Even those guys that you think abana future, that morning they had a future.
Yeah, because they've got the freedom.
Bro, and I'm sitting in there at the robot and I'm looking at Popeye. Remember? No, Paloni. Because he had pink lips, so we called him Paloni. I'm looking at Paloni smoking weed. I'm like, yo, they don't know I'm in this truck.
Yeah.
And for me, that's when everything changed.
Whoa, man.
That's when Bad Boy changed. That's when gangsterism changed. You know, this is why I always say, you can take Mutu to rehab. If they don't want to change, they're not ready to change, it's not going to help. So now, yeah, we get to Brakpan cells, and I get Donor first night, bro.
Gee.
Because now we're in a cell of 80 people.
Yeah.
Awaiting trial prisoners. Hey, dude, I got Donor proper. They want money, whatever you have. And I had nothing to offer.
Yeah.
You know, so they just fuck you up for no reason.
And you're wearing the same school, the same clothes from school?
From 4 days ago. So this is now day 5, which is day 1 of the 5 days at Boksburg prison.
Yeah.
So day 1, day 2, day 3, we go to eat. You get 5 slices, boiled egg, a heap of salt and spinach, and some tea that is so weak that it looks like they put 1 tea bag in 30 liters of water. and a teaspoon of milk.
Yeah.
You know, it's just discolored water.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So going back to the cells, I join the queue again. And someone sees me. I get back to the cells. Now there's a case for me. Yeah, no, when you think you're clever, blah, 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 blah. But there was this man that was defending me because I knew his niece. Now, I knew when my date was. So day before the date, this is now 8 days later, I haven't washed. I decided to take a shower. But on that day, we're cleaning the cell and the showers area and whatever. And I climb on the toilet seat to prop myself up to turn the shower head. Another guy does the same thing, and they see him because the seat was cleaned by someone else. So now he gets into trouble for that. And he's like, no, but now you yanzil. But no, that guy got fucked up that night, and he passed on.
Oh my goodness.
They killed him.
Yeah. And
that could have been you.
Bro.
Sure.
And I witnessed this. I'm 17 at the time.
Bro, you're a kid.
Bro. And this story is very long, so I'm just going to summarize it. So now next day I'm good. We go to court. By then my mother had convinced the principal to drop the charges because you got your stuff back. Don't let my child go through the system.
Yeah, man, for a CD player, man. Hey.
Yeah, so, I get to court and the judge announces the judgment, case dropped. And you could hear, because normal court, you've got other people's families in there.
Yes.
As soon as he said the charges dropped, you can hear everyone go, oh. Like,
relief.
We wish.
A sigh.
No, like, oh, we wish this could happen to our child.
Yeah, because they are waiting their trials.
For their family and whatever.
Yeah,
And yeah, dude, now, I haven't washed in 8 days.
8 days, yeah.
I've got lice in my pubic area. Because the blankets there don't get washed.
Yeah. It's prison,
Yeah.
man.
And, dude, I've got lice.
Should we swap? Give him this one, bro.
Yeah.
He's doing most of the talking.
Yeah. Max more stable.
Just signal to me. I'll just prop it up. Okay. Yeah. We're just going to shout out you the whole show. Shout you out. Shout you out.
Sorry about that, man. This has never happened, but
these things happen.
It is.
These things happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I get home.
Jeez, what's your mom saying? Because she's a teacher.
Bro, teacher. She's like
department.
high up in the
She's
department. So I'm an embarrassment.
Executive.
Ooh, wana onika. Ooh,
Black
wana
sheep.
onika. So I get home and my dad says, take off all your clothes on the stoop. Get butt naked. I'll run the bath for you. From here, you're going through the house butt naked to the bath.
Jeez, bro.
So that we don't get these lice and whatnot in the house. I cut my dreads, did my exams at the police cells, passed, went to matric. There was a new leaf turned.
Wow.
Matric, I was second best performer throughout.
Wow.
And
bro.
I got second honors for the first time in my schooling career, bro.
Wow.
Jeez, man.
You know.
How were your parents? I mean, they must have been.
I got awarded something else outside of full attendance. You know,
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. My parents were proud, and halfway through that matric year, I'd already applied to go study sound engineering at LNB campus. So I couldn't afford to fail matric also, because now I'm seeing my future. It's there, you know. Okay.
But this is why you're so disciplined, dog. Because you went through that.
Yeah.
Did you dabble in alcohol in high school? Did you also? So you've been a teetotaler.
I've never smoked. I've never been that child. I've never done drugs.
But you've seen what it can do.
In the family, yes. And with friends, as I got older and got into the industry, I mean, I've seen it all, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
But in the industry, what I've noticed, niggas that don't drink or smoke or whatever, they love pussy, bro. Are you the same?
Let me just check if my kids are watching.
Don't you remember they call them CLEO puss? For a reason, bro.
But am I lying, dog? Have you seen? Niggas that don't drink, dog.
I always
they love sex, bro.
Fana. Yo.
Yeah, no. Look, I have to be mindful of the things I say here, because I have older kids. But
We'll take that as a yes.
What's the next question?
We'll take that as a yes.
That's fine.
He's answered, yeah.
How do you own a gun at 15, bro? Like, that's insane.
Who the fuck have you been speaking to?
Hey, man, don't worry.
Fuck you, bro.
That's why we're number one.
I was afraid of... Remember, we thrive off approval.
Sure.
Now, mina ngihlale sabab by 15, Springs Right Park. So mengekasi, I mingle with my kasi friends, but I'm still seen as Lea Semasaba.
Yeah, Mami Kenai.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Cheese boy.
Mami Kenai.
So it was more of a fit-in thing, because I never used it. In fact, at one story, I almost killed a friend.
Oh, flip. CLEO.
I almost killed a friend because I didn't know how the gun works.
Yo.
So it gets handed to me, but it's got one up. Yeah, man.
One up means in the chamber.
In the chamber,
Okay.
bullet in the chamber. Now, siyadlala, ngiyamkhomba. Hayi wena, but we're being playful. You understand? I've got my finger on the trigger. So in the movies, they always threaten the guy by cocking it.
Yes.
You see? So I'm trying to up the ante to scare him by cocking it. Because I almost pulled the trigger and I thought it was just going to go click.
Yes.
So I thought, let me cock it to scare him.
This is crazy.
As I cock it, that bullet pops out. And dude, have you ever been so scared that your thighs become painful? It's like you're doing squats. or class for making noise, but you stand like you do like a half squat with your arms. Yeah, my thighs felt like that from being scared, thinking about how I almost pulled the trigger, and I thought, nah, it's just gonna click. Let me
out of
scare
nowhere,
him. Yeah, because there was no magazine, so there was no other bullet to pop up. So as I cocked it, that bullet popped out.
And you didn't know this at the time.
Hey, look
Bro,
at
your
God.
ancestors are strong.
Look at God, bro.
Hey, your ancestors are strong, dog.
Bro. And that was the last of me and firearms as a kid. You see, so then you choose your friends wisely. Like, you know, you move with those ones that sort of gang bang, but you are never there when someone gets fucked up. Or you are never there when shit gets stolen. You know, you're just there, you're seen with them so that they know that, I know you don't mess with him because he rolls with those. And that was it.
Damn, that's crazy, dog. Yo, but where do you even get the gun, bro?
Dude, Ekas.
You can get anything.
Ekas, you can get anything, man.
So now, did you go through counseling, man, after that ordeal with a jail and stuff, or you just toughened it out like another black kid?
There, you've summed it up.
Got it, you took it out in the music.
Remember, I started music when I was 10.
Yeah.
You know, so music was always my extramural activity.
Were you that kid playing the piano assembly, Mzekezekeze in Skele? There's always that kid.
I was that kid when it's talent show. You know. He's either gonna sing or he's gonna play the guitar on stage with someone else.
Didn't you play the bass for Pastor Benjamin Dube?
I did, man, but he doesn't remember me, man. And, that's been a bother for me for many, many years.
Yeah.
I played for him when I was 13.
Yeah.
Because on the day his bassist rocked up late, I remember we were playing at a gospel show in Davidton, and the band I was with, the guy asked, because he came and asked for me from my mother.
Yeah.
And he was my mother's student. You see, so my mother knew if he's with Simon, he's safe. Yeah, but so he knew Benjamin Dube. So yeah, and they're like, yo, the bassist is late, blah blah blah, and I only had to play one song, Holy Spirit. So I know I rocked, but he doesn't remember, man. So I bumped into him in my early days, though. I wasn't DJ CLEO, but I was coming up, and I tried, and the worst thing to say to a famous person is, remember.
Yeah, do you remember?
Because I hate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, he didn't remember, so.
Why did you choose to play the guitar? Because you could have played any other instrument like piano.
I play guitar, bass, keyboard, drums. Yeah. Because when I formed a band at age 13, the first guy that joined the band could only play bass, so that's how I moved to keys. The next guy could only play keys, that's how I moved to guitar. The next guy guitar, that's how I moved to drums. And then the bassist left, and then I moved back to bass, and that became my strong instrument.
Shit, man.
Was music a thing? Like your dad or somewhere, or you were a kid one day and you just, how did you even get your hands on your first instrument?
Music was a thing at the church we went to. Now, we went to IPC, and that was it, right? It just became a hobby, like I said, an extramural activity,
Yeah. Which famous artist did you study with at varsity?
Tertiary, because I'm only at varsity now.
Yeah.
So when I graduated, then I just got a certificate.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting a degree.
Clean.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Thank you. So when I was doing sound engineering, I'm doing sound engineering. In the class where we practice the Cubase, it's the IT class.
Okay.
Next to me is Tuk Singang.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, with braces. Quiet as fuck.
Yeah.
I just knew him as Tumelo.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
My senior, Tebogo Moloto and Lira's ex-husband, Robin Cole.
Oh, yes.
Those are my seniors.
Yes.
Marketing, Flabba.
Flabba.
This is the same school.
Flabba.
And this is a small school, mind you. Marketing, Flabba. Music, RJ Benjamin.
Whoa.
Film, Double HP.
No way.
And then when I go to second year, same class, Battle Cat. He produced.
Yeah, I know.
It's wonderful. H2O.
Yeah.
And then one more. Nontle Tema was also there.
Nontle Tema.
And
what was she doing there?
I can't remember. Play nice, man. Play nice. One more, man. So, when I moved to second year, Proverb does first year.
Yeah, Proverb.
Sound engineering.
Jeez,
man. And it's crazy because he replaced you at Y when you left. Eh?
Yeah.
How does the Y gig come, man?
So I'm a big fan of YFM.
Yeah. Who wasn't at the time, man? Massive.
I asked for a DJ slot just to come DJ once, and that's it. Ashifa Shaba. The year is 2000. I go on there, I kill it, and he says, come back again tomorrow. I go there, I kill it. And my strength was I could do house, hip-hop, Kwaito, mid-tempo, whatever. Everything. And that's how Fresh gave me the nickname All-Star DJ CLEO.
Oh, yes.
And then this is now, I think, the 11th of Feb 2000, which is Friday. And, no, 12th. And the 13th, which is a Saturday of Feb 2000. And then, yeah, he says to me, dude, every weekend we on.
This is Ashifa Shaba.
Ashifa Shaba, yeah. Now, I'm on Ashifa Shaba's show. Fridays and Saturdays, 10 till 2 a.m. I don't have a car. 2 a.m. we knock off. I sleep on the couch while Sbu does his show, which is 2 a.m. till 6. And then Ravaka di taxi.
Wow.
Either we go to his place, Sbu. So Sbu was co-hosting with Nati Nice.
Yeah.
We go to his place, and then Nati and I catch taxis to Student Village, to Bramley, because Nati stayed in Bramley.
This is Bedroom's days.
Yes.
Wow.
That's how I get into YFM. And then Fresh poaches me from Ashifa Shaba. But he poaches me at my 21st. My 21st birthday party on the 7th of Jan 2001. The whole of YFM is there. The late Kabzela, AK, everyone. And Fresh comes and he drops a set for me. And when he's about to leave, he's like, my man, fuck you, my man. From tomorrow, you're working with me, my man, fuck you.
And that's how it did it.
Yeah, and...
He did the same thing with DJ Kent, because Kent was on a Dill's show on the weekends on Club Y. And then they played one-on-one. And then on Monday, Kent was now with Fresh. And till this day.
But also, Fresh has a good eye for talent.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's one guy who does not mind to shine his light on your path.
100%.
Because if your light shines brighter, so does his path. You know what I mean?
True.
And I just posted actually because it was his birthday on the 15th.
I saw that, yeah.
And it's lost in the game right now. People don't do that anymore, eh?
Dude.
It's every man for himself right now.
Fresh paid for my first studio session.
Whoa.
$400. To do the song that went on his compilation, which was now my first time on a compilation.
Which song was that?
Will of Steel.
Oh, okay.
The royalty check from that, he forced me to register Will of Steel Productions.
Wow.
13,000 rands, by the way.
Jeez.
I'm 21. Yeah, well, I bought a few sneakers. Yeah.
That's when the baby comes now. Eh? He's rocking.
Comes. It came. It came. What's wrong with you? Get your facts straight, bro. It came. Aish. First time I was on a drive time show was because of Fresh. First time I left the country was because of Fresh. I didn't even have a passport.
Jeez.
I go bordering, we got in. First time I got to work with a lawyer and sign a contract of any sort was because of him. You know, he protected me from the vultures because word was getting around that
there's this new
CLEO, you know. And he put me on Gate Crasher Meets Africa. So I dragged my friend from Skela, Gerard. Gerard comes on.
Gerard, producer.
Gerard, the musical genius.
You guys are musical geniuses,
so we
man.
were in class together.
Wow.
I forgot to mention him, sorry.
Damn. He's a genius, man.
So I dragged Gerard with. And I said, Gerard, here's an opportunity. Now we rock on that compilation. Now my head gets big. Comes another opportunity, Club Y Volume 1. My head is in the clouds now. I'm untouchable. I've got a car. I'm rocking everywhere. And Jira gets on the compilation and I miss out on the opportunity. It only took Fresh kicking me out once. And I was back. Back to center. You know?
How did that conversation go when he cucked you out?
My man, you're fucked up, my man.
My guy.
My guy.
Shit.
You know, so, yeah, man. Dude, the stories are endless, bro.
Whose idea was it to start Mzekezekeze? Was it yours?
Good idea. Good question.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, hey, good question, bro. This is a controversial one.
Yeah.
To start Mzekezekeze, the character. Let me tell the story, right?
Yeah, no, listen.
This guy
give me
that
the
used
Zambag while you...
No, I'm good. My man, I'm saying I'm ashy.
No, for me.
Oh, yeah, you are ashy.
Eli pedile.
McAshy.
Thank you.
So there's a guy that used to come to YFM selling ornaments, framed stuff, those things that you put on the wall. And his name was
Zakel, okay.
I love imitating people.
Yeah.
Those that know me well know. Some voices I pull off well.
Yeah, the fresh one is good. Yeah.
Like Bichaka, Sharp Gunchan.
Yeah.
You know who? So I used to mimic this guy, Zakel, aka Zakes.
Yeah.
And then Smooth developed the character Zakes. Zakel is Zakes Mzekezekeze on radio as a prank caller.
Yes.
We used to chill together.
Yeah.
Even when I was imitating this Zakel again.
Yeah.
So, sharp.
Yeah. It's whatever.
So, for me, looking back, I developed it. And then he took it and ran with it.
Number one Knox man.
Never mind that. He ran with it with D-Rex.
Oh, Engamla. David Campos, of all people.
And I kept saying, gents, let me do this song.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's done, my man. It's done.
You didn't do Kukamatol?
No, he did.
D-Rex did the first version,
Okay.
which did not take off. And they tried and they put it on air and they forced it. It just did not work. And then one day TK said, hey, my man, I think now is your chance. How about you give it a shot? Cool. I'll come get it from you tomorrow morning. Okay. Now I work overnight. I pass out. I do nothing. I wake up 7. He's coming at 9. Now I work best under pressure. So the beat that you know as Kukangamato was done in 2 hours. Because TK now was coming to listen. He comes. We take it, we go to In Time Records, which was managing Mendoza at the time, Vaughn Eaton. We get there, we play the song to Vaughn. Vaughn doesn't like it. And I remember his criticism, it bothered me because I remember pulling TK aside and said, but he's not a producer, man.
Exactly.
He's not a producer, he's a manager. I'm not saying he doesn't have an ear, but, for what we trying to achieve, we felt it. So Vaughn says what? Gents, go upstairs. There's a studio there. See what you can do. So we go upstairs. I've got this beat, say 3 minutes long. The guy we find upstairs, I give it to him and I say, copy it and make it 10 minutes long.
Okay.
Because also we didn't have time. And then we'll record on it. We all go into studio, into the booth. Myself, Mzekezekeze, Brown Dash, Kilima Jaivan. Myself, Mzekezekeze, Brown Dash, Kilima Jaivan. Yes. All 4 of us. I even had a verse in the song. So literally we talk through the song. Okay, when I eat. Okay, sharp. The beat's rolling.
10 minutes beat, yeah.
Because I've got that audio file where you hear the conversations. Okay, Ntwana yazi ngena wena uthi be because the baseline ihamba kanjani. Yeah. And then yazi ngena uthi hayi man wena DJ mina ngizoyicima right uyabona njenge vinyl yabona, and then bring back the beat of the music and then I'll bring it back. Okay. And then he also goes and he does his thing. Sharp. Sharp. Cool. And then I drop my lines. This one drops his lines.
Yeah.
And that's how the song was done. Now, if you remember old school Kwaito, there was a lot of songs that had like a jingle at the beginning.
Yeah,
for example, no, a jingle like, it's my house.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Or them coming on a different style.
Yeah.
So I took the same route. Here's Gam Zakes, man. Mzekezekeze. Says Pez Gwendab. Oh, check no coast. That was Brown's verse. So I just took that piece and I put it in the beginning.
The intro.
And we did the intro, which was meant to promo everyone. TS Records, myself, you know. And that's how the song was done.
Fuck. And then when you go downstairs and you played for him, he's like, good.
No. We record, then I take the voices. I go to my little cottage in Bramley, backroom cottage, and I finish the song off there. And by then the guys had worked out a deal with Get Her Off.
Yeah.
We came here. Then I was given more access to this studio.
Yeah. This is the very first studio CLEO worked at, by the way, where we are right now.
Get Her Off.
Get Her Off, yeah.
And yeah, and then we did Amakoporosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other songs.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, there's so much to talk about. So that's how Kutkamamatolo was done.
Yeah.
I did Puff and Pass here.
Oh, Puff and Pass.
Yeah.
Please explain how that song came about, though, because that's a classic, man. You can't just go through that one and just...
Okay, sharp.
Yeah.
Now, Mzekezekeze is blown up.
Of course, he's massive.
Now, the guys are too busy to pay attention to me and Brown.
Okay, Brown is not there yet.
No.
Okay.
And I have to pick him up from Mdeni. Bring him to studio. Drop him off. Go home. I have to do that. We don't have money for petrol. We don't have money for food. So half the time we were just complaining, you know, blah, blah, blah. So every minute counted. So we here, we find Zola here. They know each other from Zola. So he drags Zola into studio. So mind you, Brown can't write.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Oh, wow.
He gets written for. If he writes, he repeats old lyrics. That's why Vroom Vroom is a repetition of the same song on the Puff and Pass album. Same chorus.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah, Puff and Pass album, you'll hear Vroom Vroom.
Proud.
You know?
Yeah.
So Zola comes in to help. Zola comes up with the chorus. Awukusukela izolo ngishisa izolo ngifaka umbona zishe tsotsa Puff and Pass imnandi ngendebe eningi lento. And then he does the amzali utai and he leaves. I'm recording Zola as a guide. Dash is supposed to listen to it and repeat it.
Repeat it.
He repeats it, sharp. Now write something else. Dololo. Ntando comes. We have a fight with Dash. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
As I was about to leave, Ntando calms the situation down and he brings me back in. And we did Mzekezekeze on that day. As a break from me working with Brown. Like, while he's cooling off, Mina, now let's do something else. And that's how Mzekezekeze was done. And then he's cooled off. Now that one doesn't want to come back in, you know. So it's like, okay, fuck. Ichayil, game over. Now the song is empty. We have another studio session. He still can't fill that spot up. So Mzeke comes and he does his part. The song is still empty. That's how I left Zola in the song. Zola wasn't a feature.
He was just
a guide.
A guide.
But now the song was empty. By 2 minutes, 10 seconds, the song is finished. So that's how I left Zola's part in.
Jeez. And that happened all here. That's amazing, man.
Pitch Black Afro.
Yeah.
He's Zolezo.
Yeah.
Done here.
Was he the first artist that you started working with?
After TS Records dumped me.
Yeah.
How did you discover Pitch Black?
2001, I'm working at YFM, Bertram's. Rude Boy Paul used to have a hip-hop segment where rappers would come in and...
Oh, yeah. Verbalize, young man. I remember. Rapidity Jam.
Yeah. And Pitch Black used to sell hats for a living. And he sold me a hat.
What?
When he was there. But every time he came to rap, he would just magnetize everyone. You know, he would just... Like, he starts rapping and everyone stops working and they listen to him. And second time he came, I was like, wow, this guy. And then this is 2001. So when the guys dropped me in 2003, after I've given them a full album, I get Kukoko. So I decided, you know what, let me find an artist. I'll do the same thing they were doing, partner with Get Rough, but I'm the producer and I can't let myself down. You know, I mean, you know, and I went looking for Pitch Black. I found him within like a month or two, and he was in a bad space. He lived in Hillbrow.
In Berea, yeah.
You know, in a one big room with his mom and his then girlfriend, who then became the wife.
Oh, the late wife. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
And hence the line, again, nuga. He used to stink up this place.
That was a literal line.
You know, like if I had thought of that line, Because I write a lot of songs for people.
Yes.
If I had thought of that line, I wouldn't have said to him, Auti.
Yes. It was overshine.
Yeah. No, he dropped it himself. Again, I'm like, shit, you know?
Oh, shit.
And the rest is history, man.
And then Bricks.
And then Tofo never, almost didn't make it on the album. I didn't like it.
At all.
For real? But you killed that sample.
It was the last song I did. Oh, no. It wasn't the last song I did. You see, the thing with the earlier songs is that you stop liking them because I'm hearing the songs way before you guys get together.
Too much,
Yes.
So, and every new song is nicer.
Yes, to you.
Yeah, and fresher.
Exactly.
By the time I was putting together the album, Tofo was like,
yeah, it's old now. I get
and
what
my
you
cousin Thabo Boots begged me. He begged me. You know, he's like, what do you have to lose? Lokela ko shaye, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
Blew up, eh?
Took off.
Bricks, how do you meet Bricks?
2004, we're promoting now Pitch Black Afro.
Yeah.
Lance gives us the combis. He's like, yeah, guys, there's a big show somewhere in KZN, rural KZN, like 7 hours away. Go promote there. So I take the combi, I take Pitch Black. It's like, no, you know what? Mapaputi is going to come with as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool, sharp. Now Mapaputi is traveling with Bricks.
Oh, yeah.
Bricks is his hype man. Now we're in the car, I'm the driver. Always, to this day.
Yeah.
And I set the rules. Akben, you're in the car. If you want to smoke, let me know. I'll stop. You can smoke your Zoli or whatever. You know?
Says the guy who did Puff and Buzz.
I didn't write it. So we hit the road. And Mapaputi starts drinking. And now he starts being inconsiderate and smoking Zol in the car.
In the car.
Oh,
Now we fight over that.
Of course.
Now he's older than me.
Yeah.
So now obviously now lento yogut lento anale. Maybe even lepedi le. You know. But still, bruh, this is our trip. You know, ukovile.
Yes. Okay.
You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there.
Sure.
Let's just have common respect, common decency. And so we fought over that and got our tents in the car. And then Bricks just decided, you know what? Play music. Me and Pitch Black will have like a sci-fi thing going on.
Okay,
Freestyle.
just to see some more.
Now I didn't know Bricks' talents.
Yeah.
Bro, that trip was long enough. Was way too long actually for me. I just needed 10 minutes.
Wow.
You know, because remember Bricks wrote Lisa, Uyamika Lisa. Yeah. You know, and yeah, so on the trip I heard him, I was like, okay, there's something there. Sharp. And came back, spoke to Lance. I said, listen, there's this boy, blah, 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 blah. He's like, yeah, sure, let's.
Yeah.
And the rest is history. Oh, then I tried to sign him.
Bricks.
And he dilly-dallied.
Yeah.
Dilly-dallied. Until his grandmother passed away.
Oh, shame.
And none of his friends came through for him.
Except you.
Except me. But he comes to me, uboleki mali uphethe ne contract. Like as leverage. He said, awungayi ngizosayina.
So how do you feel that like two of your biggest artists are now like in prison, man?
It's sad, man. It's sad, you know, because I'm that guy, you know, I'm that role model guy, you know. I might be hard to work with, especially if you're a loose cannon. You know?
Yeah.
If you're a MacG, you know, you'll struggle, you know, to work with me, you know. But being a non-drinker, I would have thought that my ways would somehow motivate or influence Pitch Black, because that happened at Tagiwe, you know, and when it happened, I wasn't shocked because as Ning is told him Pama when he was drunk.
For real?
It will be Pitch Black for you soon. You know, so but I'd never. He was so protective of his wife that I would never have thought that he would hit her.
Eventually, one day.
He was very protective of her. Extremely so.
That's her day one, like you said.
Yeah. Trisha, you know, may her soul rest in peace. So I was shocked. And then Bricks also, you know, it was very sad, you know. Yeah, and also, no matter how supportive I was of him, irrespective, just as a brother, I couldn't attend the trial because then I'd be seen to be supporting him.
Oh, definitely.
When I'm just here, to watch the proceedings and follow the trial, you know what I mean? Because I don't have to picket outside with a banner, you know what I mean? For or against him, you know.
With Pitch Black, you said the signs were always there because with Breaks, were you surprised?
I was surprised because as someone who lost his parents at an early age, he quickly became an adult to his brother Uletu and then to his kids. You see, so, and by extension to my kids, if they're, because my studio is at home, you see, so if my kids are there and I mean they know Uncle Breaks or whatever, you know what I mean, and I have daughters too, you know what I mean. Jeez. So I was shocked and it's heartbreaking, man, because we live in a times cancel culture, you know what I mean. So sharp, you want to cancel this person, but all his music I own half of. So you're cancelling me. Or you're cancelling my revenue stream.
And everybody else who worked on the music.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is, and he's taking his penalty like a man. He's I think he's got about 4 years left.
When last did you call him?
No, I don't call. Text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there a reason for that?
What?
Not calling.
Because I don't know where it is.
Oh, fair enough. Well, you're not allowed to phone.
Yeah.
So how is he texting?
No, because he can hide under the blankets and check the text, as opposed to calling at 1 o'clock.
The courtyard or some shit.
Yes, exactly. You know what I mean?
Does he update his statuses on WhatsApp?
No, I don't know. It does it. But also, I know. I mean, they're probably gonna see this and think, on a phone. Well, FYI, I haven't been able to reach him for the last 8 months. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm part 3. Yeah.
Do you regret going to see him? Because like you said, we live in a woke culture,
That's
cancel
the thing.
culture.
I didn't go see him.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go see him.
Yeah.
That was one of our charity initiatives.
Okay.
So it was a soccer thing organized by Fabian McCarthy, ex-Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, I see Fabian.
So we went to play soccer with the prisoners. Now, I didn't organize. I wasn't part of the organizing team. So I was invited as one of the players. Yeah, so it's myself, it's Fabian McCarthy, Derek Spencer, Cyril Nzama, Makanya, Pirates, So where are we going? Oh, Krugersdorp prison. Oh, okay, sharp. So we get there, we play soccer with the prisoners. We even bring a camera guy who took the same photos you saw. And then I get told, oh, by the way, like the warders, when they see me, they're like, I'm a ninja, I'm a killer. Like, yeah, who? Oh, Briggs. Oh, okay, sharp. And then they let him out like every other prisoner, because the prisoners were out sitting around the field.
Oh,
you know what
watching.
I mean? Yeah, watching. And then those that played. So then I saw him, and then he came out and I greeted him, and our camera guy got those pictures, which he was there for. That was it. It wasn't a visit by me to him. And still, why would I regret visiting a brother?
Right, because he is your mate.
Yeah, his son is named after me, bro.
Damn. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So he's done the crime. He's doing the time. And the courts have found him guilty.
He's accepted
and he's paying his price. You know what I mean? So Lina can't live like I did crime. No. I live my life how I want to live my life.
Did you ever stop working with Briggs? Did you guys ever fall out at one point?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Dude, when he came back later to apologize, he said the guy's a TS Bamshashail.
Oh.
Because he did come to apologize. And still, it took me about 3-4 years to get over it.
Oh.
Because I didn't understand why he had to say the things he said when he left.
So when he left very sour.
Yeah, and we had not... Like, there was no reason for us, but he was heavily on drugs at the time.
Oh,
also, and he was also upset that I took away the Mini Cooper.
Oh yes, he had a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
So
he
you took it away?
Yeah, because he didn't have a driver's. And I bought it in the company's name, you know, and I said, dude, you need to get a license because you get into an accident, everything just boils down to us.
But why are you doing this? Because he's not signed under you. He's just doing it as, he's signed under you.
Bricks was our second artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you buy him a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
But you knew you didn't have a license though. But you still bought it.
At the time I bought it. Yeah, but he was also sure Bricks umashaya phela. Remember he once stole my car and got arrested. The first story that came out, when it came out that he's doing drugs, he was found with drugs in my car, which he had stolen. And the number plate was CLEO GP.
Yo. And now I was looking for my drugs. But I'm drugs like CLEO.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, so I took away the Mini Cooper. But this motherfucker made so much money, ne?
Yeah.
As a fuck you, I take away the Mini Cooper. He goes and he buys a convertible one, Chovicho GP, the next day. And he comes and he shows it to me. He comes there with, he had those DVD screens on the headrest, and he was playing porn with the top down.
And that's some Kwaito shit, dog.
You said when he came back, you were still hurt by things he said. What did he say about you?
At the time, Kelly Kumalo had just come out with that story, or rather gone to the papers with that allegation that I'm gay.
Yo!
And when Bricks left, he then continued that
narrative.
Yeah, you know, and I was like, dude.
Why did they think you were gay, bro? That's funny.
No, it wasn't even think. Kelly's ex-boyfriend, Prosper, the late.
Oh, yes.
Rest in
I knew
peace.
him before they even hooked up. He's from Witbank, you know, and he had a club. So as a DJ, you'll know club owners. And we were so tight that at one point, before Mzekezekeze, Sbu, my lawyer, had DJ Sbu as his hype man. Believe it or not. And one of the clubs we went through on a tour was Prosper's club. So the relationship dated back to 2001. And then the one time I visited Prosper and Kelly was there. That's when I knew they're dating. We went out for dinner and then we went and slept at his house. So we do a tour. We in Mozambique. Myself, Somizi, and Kelly Kumalo. And Bricks. Now, I've always been like a delinquent nyana, you know, a mini MacG. So I like tickling people, especially Manga Champa, then it's on.
Yeah.
I will never forget. So when I catch you off guard, so I did that to Kelly and she jumped. I was like, okay. So every opportunity, I'll always look for an opportunity to just sneak in a
young
one.
Guitars.
And the one time I did it and she turned around and I saw these long ass nails and she chased after me. I ran, but I was wearing Timberlands, unfastened. So she caught up with me and as she was about to catch me, ngambamba, you know, as if like lovey-dovey type vibe, but I'm actually clutching her arms like this so that she can't scratch me.
Sure.
Prosper saw that moment. And it pissed me off because to him it must have looked like
and you're CLEO.
And the could keep a food.
Safe hands. So Mizi later at the hotel comes up to me, is like, hey Pela Bayalo. Prosper saw that incident earlier and. So I'm thinking, Mara, I know Prosper way before Kelly. I mean, there's also add bro code to it as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, we good. Sharp. We finished the tour. Sunday, we come back. The very following Sunday World headlines. Who's telling the story? Kelly Kumalo. Who's validating the story? The boyfriend, Prosper.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
She even says, I squeezed his ass. Yo. I get on my phone, I call Prosper, he doesn't pick up. I'm like, bruh.
Damn.
Bruh.
Yo, so they could do that back in the days. Just make up shit.
They can
Jesus,
still do it
that's
now.
filthy, man. That's bad, bro.
And and that's how that thing came up, and that thing has followed me everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
Everywhere I go, bro. You see, say you enter a place and there's a member of the LGBTQI family.
Yeah.
Hey, they look at me with hopeful eyes, bro. Like, so I try and pull as Kotane walk, like, no, my age, I'm pretty. Just to sort of, quell the situation. But yeah, man, it started then.
That's crazy, man. I want you to tell me if it's true. I don't know if it was Lance who told us this, but I heard a story that
Black coffee.
Black coffee story. Mm-hmm. You know the black coffee story. Can you break it down to us? Like, what happened?
What did he say?
He said you were meant to go to the UK or a Europe tour, but you declined, and then Black Coffee went, and
I gave it to Black Coffee.
Yeah, and that's how it propelled him.
Yeah.
So,
at one point we had the same manager, same European manager, and in fact, how Lance always tells us. In fact, not Lance, that manager, how he tells the story. He always says, because he said this to me. He said, "Do you know you made Black Coffee's career?"
Wow.
Like, how?
Yeah.
And he reminded me, but I knew the story. So they had like a tour lined up for me. Us, because we'd done a few shows in the UK together. But my career was flying by then. Hectic. I mean, this is 2005, 2006. And this tour had no money. There was no fees, whatever. It was basically going to be like starting from the bottom again.
Yeah.
Which I didn't have a problem with, but at the time, I had 2 kids already. 2 houses. So I had debt, I had responsibilities. And I just thought to myself, things are happening for me at home. Let me just rather go back home and capitalize. However, here's a brother who'd be keen to do it. And I suggested Black Coffee.
And you guys were tight at the time?
Not tight, but man, we were MacG, industry.
Yes.
Yeah, but actually, we were tight. Yeah, because I remember.
Because he doesn't drink or smoke, you know what that means. These niggas are wild.
Danger.
That's where the danger is. You're very tight, eh? But isn't it amazing to see how coffee has just flourished and ran with it, man?
It's beautiful to watch, man. And I had the same feeling with Casper, because Casper came up. Remember, WHP and I are very close.
Of course, yeah.
So I saw Casper around WHP, and then when I moved to football, I literally wanted to just take a back seat and just watch the industry.
Oh, and see.
And I remember seeing Casper at those Baby Joe parties, 31st, but they are shot like 2 months early.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get Doc Shebeleza going, and the crowd was just...
For real. Not Doc Shebeleza.
This is the early Doc Shebeleza before it blew up.
Before it blew up.
Yeah, so I think this is December 2012. I could be wrong, depending on when Doc Shebeleza came out. So I think it's December 2012 or December 2013. And I watched him struggle with the crowd, and even just how he reacted, he spoke to the crowd on some, you guys are dead. Yeah, certain things you don't say, but also he was new, you know what I mean? And to watch that Casper I think 2 years later, getting onto the summer stage, performing the same song. I think he was standing on a grand piano.
Wow.
And I think it was the closing performance, and to watch his trajectory just go like this.
And in those 2 years, you haven't spoken to me, just watching.
No, I'm just watching.
From a distance.
Yeah. I mean, I speak to Casper when I bump into him.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And when you saw him with WHP, did he remind you of you? Because he looks like someone who, like you, would go and bang at every record label's door and hustle, you know what I mean?
Remember, when you are understudy to someone, you try not to overtake. So you don't introduce yourself and say, here's my song. You leave it to him to say, "Kentwana kai." You see, so I never saw the hustler in him because there's that submissive to say, I'm with this guy. When it's my time, he will
For sure.
do things for me.
Yeah.
So I never saw that hustler in him.
Yeah.
No.
Would you fight him in the ring?
If the Big Zulu Casper fight happens, I'll take on the winner.
Wow.
Hey, so not only even Big Zulu you're willing to take.
If the Big Zulu Casper fight happens,
Yeah.
I'll gladly take on the winner.
Oh man, this nigga did karate, dog.
Oh, go on,
He got expelled for fucking up some.
Oh,
big
yeah,
ass-
Trevor. He for fucking up Trevor in Springs Boys, yeah?
During your time, there was there ever a producer that got you shaking like, yo,
Oh, plenty.
you lie, ooh, dog.
Even
ooh.
today, bro.
Hey.
Even now.
Hey.
Remember, that's what keeps you going.
Oh yeah. Like Ronaldo Messi vibe, you know?
One of them was my role model, Goofy.
Oh yeah, Goofy was a legend.
You know?
Goofy.
Geez, these kids probably don't even know Goofy, man.
And then, dude, the list is endless. DJ Clock.
hey, Clock.
Is that a force look?
But I'm glad that I inspired him. 'cause
Yeah,
he's told me this.
Yeah.
So, and that's how we became close.
Hey, but his friends got fire, bro. Hey,
Oh, dude.
yes.
So during my time, remember there was also the KZN versus Joburg rivalry thing, you know. So, and now we're talking real producers, now. Not people that sit in front of a computer with a finished song and pretend they made it. No,
Yeah,
no,
put their names on it.
no. And I like what you did with your EP, by the way. Is that an EP or album?
Yeah, that's an EP.
Yeah, no, dope.
Thank you.
Dope. And I like how you said songs I put my name to.
Yeah.
Honesty.
That's respecting the industry.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, that's respect on another level. I mean, you're full of shit, but there I'll give it to you, bro. I'll give it to you. You know? He used to be at Afrotainment. Fisherman.
Oh, he's
Fisherman.
from Mandeni. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So KZN, I say Gukwa, Nko, Fisherman. Yeah, those are the producers, man. There's another guy, his name escapes me, but he comes from the Kwaito era. I
From
forgot it.
Durban.
Yeah. Maybe I remember. And then the rest of the country, it was mostly Joburg cats. So Joburg, DJ Clock, Goofy, my idol, Mdu Masilela.
Mdu was a producer.
Mdu is a producer.
Bro.
Jeez, I didn't know that.
No, Mdu is a producer. He plays keys.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Zoibala.
Zwa.
He's musically gifted, man.
Speakery.
Plus, he kills the bass line, man.
Speakery kills it, and I'll put him in. No. Let me rephrase it.
Yeah.
Speakery is a. How does he say it? Godfather, Dogfather.
Yeah.
Dogfather.
No,
yeah.
Donfather. King Donfather.
Yeah, King Donfather.
He's the Don. Speakery is the Don. You know, legend.
Yeah.
Umasepa.
Yeah.
Let's get that one out of the way. However, I had so much confidence in myself that remember you said producers that gave me a tough time.
Yes.
I didn't put him in that league. You see, because remember I placed myself number one. Yes, and then there's guys I know. This one, if he touches a beat, I'm gonna have problems. Yeah.
Apparently, you lost 4 million when lockdown was imposed.
Hey, dude.
For real?
Eish.
Damn, dog. How did you lose 4 mil?
It was a business venture, and then lockdown happened. Poof.
Yeah. Oh, so you're investing into something?
Yes.
Okay.
And we had gone over to buy the machinery, but manufacture that side, and then buy the machinery so that we can set up factory this side. So the first batch of the merchandise was going to be manufactured that side, and then Italy the machinery.
Oh, so we're getting into merch.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, lockdown happened. Bah! Restriction of movement, restriction of everything. People are dying, blah, blah, blah. The one person that side in China passed away. The company closed down, this and that. Now, if you must sue, you must... Where did the crime happen? That side.
Yeah.
So now I must go open a case, Kakwa.
Yeah.
And attend Kakwa. If it's 15 times before I get my money, I must fly down 15 times to attend. Yeah, fuck you for talking shit about me the one time.
What did I say?
Fuck you, bro. I've been meaning to say this to
man,
you.
there's no limits. Everybody. It's fair game for everyone, dog.
No, that was a low blow.
What did I say?
My red.
What did I
remember
say?
you tweeted, it was pissed.
What did I say? Man, you gotta tell me what I said. I even forgot, dog.
So, Saul.
Sure.
This little fuck here. I just dropped something. So he was talking about the Amapiano wave at the time.
Yeah.
And he made reference to what I dropped at the time.
Yeah.
And then you go on to say, I chopped vigorous sound. I'm like,
but you did.
No,
you
bro.
did,
No,
CLEO. You
bro.
did.
No.
Have you heard Vigro sound?
dude, I know vigorous sound.
Yeah.
In fact, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So
that boy is amazing.
Dude, remember now I've got my
Arsenal.
my pulse on the
on the finger.
Yeah. You know, so I know what not to do. Dude, you know how many songs I've done and had to cancel because someone else has done the same concept or used the same words.
Oh, yes. They've chopped it a couple of times as well.
I'm chopped everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm chopped everywhere. But it's fine. It's a flattery of...
yes.
Being copied is flattery.
Yeah, it's the most highest form of flattery.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
For Schua, we go to Saul, not you.
It's payback now. All right, next one. Let's talk about you owning a soccer club. Is that true?
Owned.
Yeah, owned.
Yeah, then COVID happened.
Oh, shit. COVID fucked you up, eh?
COVID, man.
Yes, it messed you up, dog.
Bro, like, dude, I had a plan, bro. COVID just killed everything.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We'll get back to it. The team was in the ABC Motsepe League.
Oh, nice.
And we had plans of, we wanted to buy Garankuwa United.
Okay.
And the deal didn't materialize. And luckily it didn't, because they were later found guilty by the PSL disciplinary committee, whatever, and they were relegated. Because they were deducted points for all the games. I think they'd fielded whatever player.
Yeah.
Improperly registered player or something like that.
Yeah.
So that would have befell on us. You know?
How hard or easy is it to like own a soccer team?
If you know what you're doing, it's easy. You know, also just having the right people in the right positions, you know. So I oversaw a lot of stuff, especially in the goalkeeping department. And then we had a team manager who had an MBA, so he was cool with, I mean, I can't even use Excel, bro. So he was on that spreadsheet level. No, we are going too much. No, cancel.
So how does it start? So where do you go? Where do you go to register the team or?
To the associate. Well, first you find a team you can buy.
Okay.
Because there's only certain number of slots.
Okay.
In the league that you want to operate in.
Yeah.
So you try and find any of the teams that are willing to sell.
Oh, that are willing to sell. How much did you buy yours for?
450,000.
That's not bad. Okay.
No, but it's ABC Motsepe.
Yeah.
And then if you graduate to NFD, the value goes up to about 12 million.
Shit.
And then if you graduate to PSL, it's 40
crazy.
minimum.
Damn.
Yeah.
You. And then how did your soccer thing go? Because you played soccer for how many years?
About 2
years, yeah?
Yeah, you were training with the B team, right? Or the reserve team
At Vets.
Vets, yeah.
And then I moved to Amatax in Pretoria.
Goalkeeper, ne?
Yeah.
Dope.
University of Pretoria. And we were in the contract negotiation stages.
Oh, wow.
My eyeliner, I keep looking at Saul, man.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry, man.
It's because he's looking at me with 4 eyes.
And you guys go way back, longer than I do.
You didn't get it, nah?
No, I did.
Oh, okay,
He's wearing
cool.
glasses again.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Come on.
Oh, that's why you give me that. Not funny, motherfucker. Wait till next week when you are not here. I withdraw.
Nah, it's cool, man.
All
Don't
right,
worry,
I
bro.
withdraw. Yeah, so we were at the contract negotiation stage.
With
Tax. And sadly, man, then the coach left. And anytime a coach leaves a club, even contracted players,
start shaking.
Yeah, because the new coach will come with his people.
You don't know.
Not like me, you know. So I mean, it fell through right there, and I just thought, okay, you know what? I was there. I've done it. It's okay. Then I went into player management. Then we got to the stage where I got a club. But I'm done with school now, almost. But I finished next year, April, and then boom, into everything that I wanted to do. Soccer,
dope.
merch,
Yeah.
you know, everything.
When you go back to school, do you actually go to the school like to attend?
When I went back to school.
Yeah. For
like,
real?
Dude, Nekelele first year at age 40, Lema 2000, bro.
You lied.
In class, attending.
In class,
No, but luckily the 2000s, they don't know you.
You think?
For real?
You know what was funny though?
Yeah.
Walking on campus, and then you just hear them murmuring like, oh, there's DJ CLEO.
Yeah.
And then they laugh. And then you keep walking, and then others also do the same thing, and then they laugh. I'm like,
What's going on?
what's so funny?
Yeah.
You know, even check yourself.
Yeah,
maybe zippy bullying or something.
Yeah.
You know? And I could just never understand what is so funny about me being on campus.
Yeah.
This is the same place where your very lecturer that you respect is doing his honors
Yeah.
or masters.
Yeah.
But maybe it's that whole thing they think we there. You know how people are, especially our kind.
Wow, well, skolong to pay 160,000 rands.
Right? I mean, why would you laugh at a man getting his education? It's the dumb, especially when you're a student. Like, it's the weirdest thing ever.
Hey.
So it's safe to say you don't have friends at campus?
No, I do, but it's the older ones.
Oh, it's older
Yeah.
ones. That get it.
Yeah, but there's also a few young ones that I could see are focused. You know, yeah.
No, that's dope, man. So where were you at with the school? When are you graduating?
Whenever graduation is in 2023.
Yeah.
Usually April, May, somewhere there.
But you got 3 exams left, ne?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to pass those.
Only 3 exams.
We're going to pass those.
Chief.
Oh, come on.
Failure is not an option, bro.
CLEO pass. Come on.
I will.
Yeah, please.
I mean, dude, I survived divorce. I survived lockdown.
Yo.
I actually dropped out in the first year when
Hey.
lockdown hit.
Yeah.
Because it was just because home situation wasn't nice already, you know. So, and yeah, then lockdown, and then loss of income, and then this, then that. Yo, dude,
Did you get COVID?
I did. I got COVID last year after my last exam. So my last exam was the 30th of November, and I get COVID on the 1st. I'm playing MD in Soweto after Kabza the Small.
Wow.
So now Kabza gets off, I get on. So now I don't want to be that guy that sprays everything, because I don't want to insinuate that
I've got
Kabza has got the virus. Let me clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't spray my hands. I don't take out a wet wipe. I don't clean the mixer. No, nothing. Kabza's memory stick is there. I must now mix my song into his last song, and then do my set.
Yeah.
We finish. You know when you've eaten and your hands are dirty.
Yeah.
Normally, if you don't have wipes, your jeans here at the bottom.
Yes, of course.
Especially if they're dark.
Yeah.
So now if I finish playing, they bring us a platter, but it's like saucy wings.
Yeah.
A lot of sauce. So once I'm done eating, I'm thinking, no, this is too much dirt for my jeans.
Yeah.
So I lick first.
Yes.
Before I go there.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I got it. Because this is like maybe around 2 a.m. The next morning, like the next day, 2 a.m., yo, my head was pounding. My
Kabza
back
gave
was-
you COVID.
No.
Bro.
Nah, bro. It could have been the guy before him, but he never felt sick.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then this is now December the 2nd that I confirm. I do my tests that I've got COVID. And if you remember last year, around the 2nd, the 3rd, matric rage was cancelled. Now there was, the president might shut the country down again.
Yeah.
Now cancellations are flying in. Refunds. Yo, bro. That time, throughout the year, I didn't gig much, even this year, because a lot of my gigs are out of town and I have classes on Saturday. So I'm very choosy at the gigs. You see, only now, like literally from this past weekend onwards, I'm killing. Every weekend I'm doing gigs. Understand? Because I'm almost done. It's just 3 exams. So yeah, man, I was very selective. So even when I took that gig, you know, I was like, after exams.
Why are you still dependent on gigs, bro? I would have thought
no. Dependence. Incorrect word to use.
What
it's like me saying, why are you dependent on the podcast?
It's all I have.
No, but it's the love.
Oh, yeah.
You're a broadcast. Dude, you on TV as a Picanini, bro.
Yeah.
I think, dude. And you're still doing this, bro.
You know
what I mean?
Okay.
That's passion.
That's not dependence.
No, that's passion.
Okay, I get you.
And music is my plan A, plan B, and C. You know what I mean?
So, but you've diversified your portfolio.
Well, COVID fucked it up, but we're going back there. Yeah, so it's me. I'm still dropping albums. This is my new album. It's Kaleni Street Music Volume 1. It's out featuring that remix here. Bugalaf Balele.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have the remix of Sister Bettina as well?
Also, yeah.
Why did you remix Sister Bettina, though?
Yeah, that's a national anthem, man. You can't touch it.
True. And I even said to Lance, I'm not trying to revive it because it's not dead. I'm just bringing it to the Amapiano dance floors. That's it. You know, so don't expect magic because I'm not reviving a dead song. I'm just bringing it here, like I did with Mzekezekeze's song, from the gospel scene to the dance floors.
You use Cubase. How is it rocking piano there?
I had to move to FL. I had to, bro. I hated FL, bro. I hated FL for years. When it was still called Fruity Loops.
Way back.
Now it's FL Studio. No, it was still Fruity Loops. I hated Fruity Loops with a passion, bro. But I had no choice. Because my first Amapiano album was a bit... Because I would go into FL, play the bass line, export it, bring it this side. And then the singer comes and they're like, this song is too high for me. Please change the key. Now I must go reprogram the bass car again and bring it this side. If I didn't save it, then maybe I don't even replay it the same way. So I was like, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Let me migrate. Let me put my name to this effort. Not just the songs.
What do you think about piano, man? Because for me, like you said, like I DJ'd for fun, right? Then me and we went out to the UK, and then I saw like how big piano is. I'm like, fucking hell, this shit is huge.
Yeah, but remember, SA music generally, even Kwaito was like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just that there was no Instagram, so you couldn't see.
Dude, the mindfuck, doing DJs, international gigs in 2006, for example, was tough because they were like 2 years behind. There was no YouTube.
Yes.
There was no internet.
Yes.
There was no Instagram. So every time I got a gig in the UK, I'd have to change my slapper. You remember the CD player?
Slapper, yeah.
And
dust off the old one.
Write new CDs, or the old ones. You know, hey, bro, it was a mission.
Yeah.
Now, I'm DJ CLEO. Tsepi here, the camera guy. He could start DJing today and he could have hotter tunes than me.
Of course.
Of course. You see, as a one-day-old DJ, he could have hotter tunes than me. That's where we are. Back then, no. It was different. So to answer your question, Amapiano, bro, Amapiano is just another Kwaito. When Kwaito was the shit. It's another Koma and Koma was the shit. It's another Bubblegum and so on. And yeah, man, kudos to the guys that really plowed the seeds, you know, even though some of them are gonna focus, because a lot of these boys, man, don't have focus, man. I don't know how you got that EP done, bro. A lot of these kids, and I'm gonna call them out, not by name, but you know, someone asked me, how are you still doing this and being able to drop hot songs
for sure
23 years later? I was like, dude, I'm focused. Fuck it, I'm focused. That's that.
A simple concept.
Yeah, you know, arrive on time. You know, before I came here, I checked, are they still setting up? Can I come? They're like, oh no, they're still setting. I was like, okay, cool. And I still use my motorbike so that should there be traffic because of load shedding, I'm not late.
Yeah.
You see, so...
And you are DJ CLEO 23 in the game.
Dude, I'm not selective of interviews, bruh. Community stations, you name it. Podcast, 5,000 viewers.
Of course.
You name it. I'm doing Gigi Lamaine's podcast next week.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
okay, maybe the week after because I have an exam.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, because I'm not selective. You know, whoever, because any airtime is airtime, and I've worked on radio. I understand the value of airtime.
Yeah.
Airtime. You
Yeah,
see.
try work with these new piano kids. Hey, my man.
Trouble.
That's a
I remember,
nightmare.
dude, the number of times I've been let down, not show up, or I show up and they've forgotten. Liches never pitched up a studio. His friend Abu Tilon never pitched up. Dude, I can name, bruh. Pastor 929, Nini. Monday, Khutman, okay, sharp. Sunday, are we still on for Monday? No, see on. Monday, what time? 2, Ivan.
But cut them some slack. It's their time, dog. They're rocking.
Dude,
It's like you when Fresh had to pull you aside and say, hey, my man, focus.
Yeah, but you see, I wasn't rocking. Because what was to follow was me rocking. Yeah. That was early days. And I still don't know where Diamond Walk is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My money went into property,
Oh, yeah.
not expensive shoes.
Yeah.
How many properties do you have now?
8.
Damn, dog.
Hey, CLEO.
Shit.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
Really?
Yo.
What kind? All of them residential or some are commercial? Like,
One commercial.
Hey. Hey.
8.
Hey.
Yeah.
This nigga.
And you say it's depending on what gigs? Come on,
No,
get out of here.
gigs are petty cash.
There's not just for love.
Petrol, yeah.
You know, so there's a reason why I don't know where Diamond Walk is. Yeah. You know, we want to look good. You know, I look good in this pair of sneakers for $400, which is no name brand.
Yeah.
No name.
But it's an old school mentality, man. People are always having me for wearing flops.
No, they're having
Right.
you for wearing shorts and showing that kind of mess. I was like, this guy, he's not ashamed of, he's a proud Tsatsarek.
That's funny. But shout out to you, man, because most Grootmans don't really want to embrace.
This t-shirt was like $80.
Yeah.
This sporty was from somewhere downtown, like $40.
Yeah. But you got 8 properties. Love it. But I was saying, a lot of Grootmans don't really want to embrace Amapiano, but you have, you know. Whether you chop Viagra or not, you still embrace it. You know?
Fuck you, bro.
Tell him.
Dude, I'll chop your neck off on live TV and we'll have evidence. Then me and my 2 biggest acts will be together there. Motherfucker.
You know, but shout out to you for showing love to Amapiano, you know what I mean? I think it's important.
I'm a musician before everything else. So if it's music, it's a language I speak.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, let me not diss you anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you get my point.
Yeah. Do you think these young kids give you your flowers? Or you really don't care?
I don't get my flowers, but I give myself flowers.
Oh, shout out to that, man.
Shut up, bro.
Love that, man. Love that. Love that.
Self-love is the best thing you can do for yourself, you know. And I think that's why that's why I'm still here today, because my career is older than social media. So I come from that school where you release because you believe in
Have a
it.
charger there. My thing's dying. Yeah.
You release a song because you believe in it. That's why you'll never see me on Instagram, on an Insta Live, showcasing a song that's not out yet. You're just asking to get chopped.
Oh, yes.
Beyonce doesn't do that. Drake doesn't do that. Insta Live for what? And then if people say, yo, this is hot, then you think, yeah, I know it's hot. No, believe in it.
But things change. That's how you push a song now.
Man, yeah.
But half the time it's not really for pushing a song, it's for validity.
Okay.
That's true, though,
Yeah, you make a good point.
I always make good points.
Let's go to, the many artists that you've worked with. Ne? I'm going to say something and you must tell me the first name that pops in your head.
Okay.
All right. Most talented.
Bricks.
Whew. Not Mendoza.
No. Bricks. I co-wrote Mzekezeke's Focus. See, when I have to write less, then I'm happy. Yeah. Plus, Bricks was just that guy. You know, there's that thing when a guy raps and then you smile. But look, smile, look, kaze. You're like,
wow.
yeah.
Sure. How many songs did you guys do together?
2 albums.
2 albums.
So say 2 albums with 14 tracks, but you only select from about 20. So say 40 songs.
Oh, you did Sweetie My Baby as well, ne?
And Chovicho.
Sweetie My Baby, that bass line.
And Left, Right, and Estokfelin.
Yes. Yeah. Most toxic.
Black Sam.
I would say Pitch Black.
Eish, no?
You know, especially because he was my first artist, you know, and considering where I took him from and to just watch him spiral into a mess.
How did you juggle being an artist and having to be a CEO of and manage other artists as well?
It wasn't easy. You know, I was winging it. I mean, it's not like I had a qualification or anything, you know, but at best, the music spoke.
Yeah.
You know, are we good at this that we do? Yes, let's do it. Put out the product.
Yeah, and then we'll see later.
Yeah, the rest it's in between. You know, fuck it, just look at me.
Yeah.
We together every weekend. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm the designated driver everywhere.
Yeah. So you never got screwed with like contracts and stuff, royalties and all that shit?
Nah, I've been hit here and there.
Yeah, school fees, no?
Yeah, I've been I've been hit here and there. Yeah, what's it? Learning, teething problems.
Teething problems.
Yeah, as you get into the industry.
Yeah. Okay. The smartest artist that you worked with? Well, they weren't really that smart. Not to me.
You can say that. If there's no smart artist.
All artists are like MacG.
Problem.
Okay, least talented.
Also tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, also tricky. No. I don't work with you if you don't have talent.
Oh.
Also. No. That's like a deal breaker.
Yeah. But there's no one that you worked with and you're like disappointed, like, man, I thought this person was gonna be.
Yeah. I think it would have been Brown Dash, but then it became more about brotherhood. Good scheme Sam, especially when Mzekezekeze blew and the guys stopped paying attention to us. So we became closer.
Yes. Panzubtumzilelanga.
Panzubtumzilelanga.
Yeah, Brown Dash. How did that come about?
Hey man, that's a sad one, man.
Yeah.
And I need to talk about this because okay. Phansi komthunzi welanga. I'm given a song by CLEO. He's working for CCP at the time. He says, please do a remix for me of this song. I'm not going to tell you who the artist is yet. So I listen to the a cappella. I don't like it. Then I find that one piece that I loop repeatedly, which I still have. To this day, I can play it for anyone. And the artist is singing that hook. Ngaphansi komthunzi welanga, askida kushona ilanga. Ngaphansi komthunzi welanga, askida kushona ilanga. I did it here. Brown Dash is my boy. He was always here. He loved the song. And then the TS guys say, no, that guy that poached you to do this remix, he can't do that without talking to us. You understand? Well, Ramajita, they've got a point. Now, Leona, that guy is saying to me, no, but if Majita are going to say that to you, they must pay you a monthly stipend because they're shutting other gigs for you. You see? Cut a long story short, that never worked out. And then I'm now doing Mzekezekeze's second album, Age Kukoko. So we do that, we drop it, and then the guys drop me. Dash is due for his second album. So he releases Ngaphansi komthunzi welanga, and I hear it. I'm like, no. No. Remember, he can't write.
Yes.
You see. And nothing wrong with not being able to write. You can't produce. You see, I can't present.
Yeah.
I could wing it, but you know what I mean? We all have our strengths.
Now I can produce, just not hits.
Yeah, okay. You just hit the keys. And you get
and hope for something.
Dissonance. Yeah, and then the song comes out. I was like, fuck, this can't be. And you know what? Kapati. The song comes out, I remember it was a Thursday. Saturday, the zone, parking. As I'm about to leave, I bump into Thembisiete. And the first thing she says to me is like, Joe, I'm Kwaito.
Sure.
Also, that cappella you didn't like was her.
And she thought you chopped her. But you had left.
Because you were trusted with a cappella.
Yes, but Brown re-sang the lines on Mdu's production. Because
Sure.
Mdu Zwelang is Mdu Masilela.
Hey.
So they heard the
So at the time, I don't think she was aware that I'd left TS.
Yes, yeah, because it's still fresh.
Yeah. So she thought to me, Joe, how do you do this to me? Now I'm there having to explain, no, hold on. That's TS. Production Kim Duma Silela, Brown re-sang the lines.
So the sample that they gave you left it at TS because you were working there.
No, it's on my PC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how did
They heard it.
Every
they
song,
heard it.
Yeah, they heard it. Brown heard it many a times.
Liked
he was
it.
my boy. Understand? Studio or not, we chilled.
Oh, so you didn't hit them up?
Kiri.
Eesh, the song's out already.
Bruh. That song flew. Same day, same week. So Mtunzwelanga was written by Thembisiete and she never got her share of anything there.
Wow.
Hey, the industry's vile,
bro.
man.
And this story has never been told, ever. Because only I can tell it, unless she has told it.
Jeez,
But
bro.
remember, I'm the catalyst here.
And she's my idol.
The story has never
idol.
been told. That song was written by Thembisiete.
Shit. And she didn't take them or Vusilio to court, nothing.
They were at the time signed to CCP, which Vusi worked for. So it was probably just dealt with internally.
yeah.
You know.
Damn. Were you happy with how it sounded?
It's 2022, ne?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
This is 2024. No, sorry, 2004.
2004 that this happened.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shame.
Were you happy with how it sounded, the final product though?
Remember, it's not my final product.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I loved it.
Oh, you loved it.
Because the date it premiered, Dash at a party at his house. So I went to him. So I was listening on radio because he said, "Izodlala manje, what."
Yeah.
So I was listening on my way there.
Yeah, no tea, no brown dash, mo tintwana. You my boy. You
I never even had that conversation with him
Yeah. Hey.
because I know his weaknesses.
I know he can't write, but he must right his wrongs. You should have spoken to him, man. You should have spoken to him.
Hey, bro, sad story. But anyway,
Who was the craziest party animal?
artists,
Yeah. That you worked with?
Bricks.
Briggs. Hey, Briggs used to rock and roll. Ne?
My man Bricks, you'd go to an all-white party, and he comes back. You arrive there, 10 minutes later, he comes back with his white pants and the knees are green.
The only white thing are the nostrils.
I plead the fifth.
Who gave you your greatest hit?
Black Sam.
Black Sam. Which was?
Remember, I'm Black Sam.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were like, DJ Spark can do it better.
My greatest song was the Facebook song.
Which one is
Also,
that
I'm
one?
gonna go Facebook.
That's your biggest song.
Look, views-wise on YouTube, the Nimpilo Yam is the biggest song.
Yeah.
But downloads-wise, Hands Up is the biggest because it won 2 years in a row.
People,
Hey, that song.
But
Hey.
to the left.
Commercially, in general, Facebook song because it was even used in an ad campaign in Kenya and Tanzania.
Whoa.
Kaching. Drop it. Okay, you don't have a bar.
No, he's got that.
Buttons, bro.
I liked. This is deep house music.
Good music.
Good music. Yeah. Hey, that was dope.
What's the
And I
biggest
tricked
song?
you all. I tricked you all. I recorded American Guy and I leaked it under a different DJ name.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you know all the DJs have these preconceived notions. Yeah, loads like commercial,
Loads.
Tina the deep, what. So I couldn't drop it as DJ CLEO because
Yeah.
automatically they'd have attitude towards it.
Yeah.
So I tricked them and I leaked it under a different DJ name.
And they rocked it.
They liked it, they rocked it, they rocked it. Then I owned it. Bah! On the album. You can't unlike it.
Yeah.
Hambile.
Biggest song from Will of Steel that's not a CLEO song like yours or Black Sam's.
Trovito.
Bricks. Wow.
Which song do you wish was yours?
Out there? It's hard to say because I like a lot of songs.
There's a lot,
yeah,
man.
There's a lot. So many though. So many.
Did you ever miss out on any songs? Like, there's a song that you were meant to do, but then, like the Tembi situation.
No, I remember I sampled the late Mam Miriam Makeba.
Yeah.
On a Brick song. And then we were supposed to do studio like 2 weeks later. And then it was postponed because of ill health. Then she passed on.
Oh, man.
So you couldn't even pursue it anymore. Jeez, that was going to be fire, dog.
Bro.
Yo. Last one, biggest druggie
That I've worked with. It's hard to say who's the biggest because Kabelo had just come off and he was talking about it openly.
Yeah.
Mendoza Bricks and Brown Dash were close, but so also I didn't know the personal affairs of these other two. So I would personally say Bricks because I saw the money he made, the money he could have made, the deals he fucked up, and he was also in denial about it.
What was it about that era and drugs?
Yeah, drugs are still there even now.
Meh.
Yeah. Look, for a lot of guys, I've heard, especially cocaine, that it gives, because, it's difficult to get on stage as a new act to promote your song.
Yeah.
I mean, stage fright is still get stage fright.
Yeah.
Now, what more when you're new? And you don't know what the reception is going to be.
Yes.
So I've heard coke gives them confidence.
I get you.
And then also, they can stay awake longer.
For the gigs.
Kill it there, but it takes its toll on your health.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have you witnessed like a label exec, give the artist drugs? So like, I know something that can help you or do you think a lot of them pick it up from their peers?
Nah, they pick it up from their peers. Dude, I've heard stories about Lance. Bro, I've been with Lance since 2002. And I'm the only one who's still standing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even a Get Rough artist. I was
last man standing.
The staring.
I wasn't signed to Get Rough.
Wow, man.
And you're the only one who doesn't owe SARS, who's not in jail.
So, hey, dude, all we can do is just be positive role models and exemplify it through how we live. I'm out here doing this and look at me. I'm not gonna mentor your kids like my actions should. Hence I carry myself in a certain way. You know what I mean? And that should help me be a positive role model to people's kids, but also they need to take responsibility for their own kids.
Got you, man. And speaking about kids, you still want 10 kids? How far are we from that?
No. That's the quickest way for the comma to shift to the left in your bank balance. Kids.
How many you got now?
4.
It's still 4, right?
Yeah.
What are they into? Would you discourage them to go into music?
Nah, I wouldn't. Like my 17-year-old son, he's a goalie. He's taller than me. He's better than me. And that was just by... Look, at a certain age, I discovered it in him that, mfano, and I molded it, And let me not say I molded it. The parents, we molded it, because that's one thing my parents did right about me. My mother was educated. My father is a taxi driver. There was never pressure to say, don't be like your father, be like your mother, can school or what. No. I said to them, this is what I want to do. And they supported. So my first guitar was my toy, whatever it is. Legoland, it could be a cricket bat, it could be whatever, PlayStation, whatever. you know. And my second guitar, which I got on the 2nd of April, Thursday, 1992, and I still have it, you know, and so on. So, speaking of guitars, hey man, I saw a sad story in the paper the other day. Yeah. A gentleman in East London who lost their band.
Yeah.
So load shedding hit, and then obviously they put the instruments down and they wait for power to come back.
Yes.
His bass was stolen.
Ah, snap.
In the dark.
Yeah.
While he was there.
Yeah. And you know, that's how he makes his living.
Shit.
So I'm busy trying to source him and donate one of my bass guitars.
Oh, shit,
Beautiful.
man. Yeah, man. I'm sure there's someone who must know.
Someone, Tools, my DJ friend in East London.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tall, I'll give you a shout. But
Okay.
yeah, man, it's a sad story because it hits home, you know.
They do that in the clubs now. When load shedding hits, they steal the bottles.
Bottles, CD decks.
Azul, Bambi Azul. As soon as the lights go off. Yeah.
Who took my Azul?
Azul, you can't.
And I'd be saying, who took my water?
Nah, it's still there. It's
But
still water.
relax, it's only 15 rands.
Most of the guys that you worked with, sadly, some of them passed away. Whose death hit you the most?
Dash.
Dash, no.
Because he was there at the beginning of my stardom. And that song, towards the end, there's a voice la la.
Yeah.
That's Dash.
Wow.
So to have liked a song, not knowing it's him, and then meet him, I was kind of like starstruck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I was with Double HP,
Yeah.
because you remember he was in Verbal Assassins before. And then I get to school orientation day. There's that fat guy from the pool in the video.
Yes.
You know, yeah. So Dash, I think also Double H, because I did his demo before he got signed.
Wow.
He got signed 1999 or early January 2000, but I did his demo 99, and I did the song Baile Banake Baile Komafike. It's the only song I ever did with Double HP. Only song.
When you spoke to him the last time, what were you guys talking about?
Him and his mental health issues.
Oh, you guys were speaking about that?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
And I'd reached out because I'd also gone through a phase.
For real?
Oh, dude, depression is real, bro.
No way.
It's even
CLEO.
worse when you don't drink, bro. How the fuck do you mask it?
CLEO.
How do you mask it? Tell
Bro,
me.
I've always looked at you like you're untouchable, dog. Like there's
No.
nothing
Together.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm untouchable by drugs and alcohol. But, you know, you get depressed and you hit a low, brother. Hence I told you I dropped out first year. I just didn't deregister. But
Yeah.
I dropped out for like 45 days. And luckily my lecturer, my economics lecturer, Rahima Ahmed, gave me a call. And she's like, hey, you are very loud in class, so we can tell when you are not there. Are you okay? And we had a 53-minute long conversation.
Whoa, man. Shout out to
Got
the
off
teacher.
that call ready. It was 2 weeks to exam. I was like, I'll wing it. You know, I failed 2 subjects, but they were year-long subjects, so you can recover and pick up your marks. And we are here today.
That's crazy. So you guys were speaking about that, you and Double H.
Yes, about him though, where his headspace is, what he's going through, and he just laid it out on the table, man. And you know, luckily, being peers, it's easier for him to open up than
a stranger.
You know, then you get to understand why he did certain songs, because certain songs were meant to were sending a message to a certain person and so on. And I didn't want to get caught in the middle of that, you know what I mean? But I was there for him as a brother, man. And it hit me. It hit me hectic.
But you weren't shocked with what he did because you knew his struggles.
No, but you never anticipate that one would take their life.
Yeah.
You know, so I was shocked.
Sure. Penduka, anything?
Did you get any professional help? With how did you overcome your things, or do you still deal with it? You know, mental.
Look, I need to. I won't lie. I was planning to this year, but I just got tabanyana because I thought what if they trigger me to relapse? Because remember, failure is not an option, and I didn't want to. Also, I come up with excuses. Like for me now, my education is my excuse.
Yeah.
You see,
it's a distraction.
And excuse. Or I don't want to go there because I don't know how it can affect me. You see, so yeah, man. Look, we are work in progress. I mean, we are all born blank canvases, and,
of course.
And then your parents paint there only to find that no, it's cloth paint and not canvas paint, and then they rub kathinas, but it's the wrong one. It's too concentrated. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I always say we are cars that are constantly in a panel beating shop. And we are fixing ourselves, you know, and that's how it was easy for me to forgive him and everyone else. You know what I mean? Because something I learned now in one of my subjects is learn to judge people by their intent and not by their behavior. Are you with me? Judge a person by their intent and not by their behavior. You know, your mother can shout at you, but what's her intent? She means well. She loves you. You know, my son, steer away from danger. But she might say, what's that going on? You know, she's your child. You know what I mean? Yeah. So her behavior might be untoward, but her intentions are different. You know? So, and like I said, because we are constantly evolving beings, those are some of the things I apply to my life, and that's how the healing prior to getting professional help, that's how the healing helps. I mean, that's how the healing happens.
And speaking of, you said, I think when we opened the conversation, you said you had a chat with your mom. You know, I think how did she receive that? So when you told her that, these things that were happening, you know, these scars, you know, when you confronted her about those things?
My mom doesn't speak same time. You can tell her whatever, she'll just give you a straight face. She doesn't she doesn't nod, nothing. Straight face. So it's almost like she's not listening. But then she came to me. So I go to her on Sundays. Sure. Every Sunday. But she came to me midweek. So it was a Sunday when I was there. Wednesday she came, she paid me a visit, and she just said, I heard you, and I'm sorry for everything.
Wow. It's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful.
She didn't justify. She didn't. She just said, I heard everything you said. I'm sorry about everything.
Wow.
How are you in Zola 7?
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
In fact, we're doing a fundraiser for him soon as well.
Dope.
Shout out.
Any other artists that you hope to work with, like in the future? Who do you really want to work with?
I've always wanted to work with Jasid from Bongo Muffin.
Jasid.
I took that off in 2010, I think.
Oh, you guys did something together?
Yeah, I did something with him and AKA in 2010.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, dude, a lot of people I wanted to work with me refused.
You lie.
I kid you fucking not.
What?
I'm not gonna name anyone, but
but you're DJ CLEO.
Your favorite, the biggest, you can name them. Born.
Bro, you got a clean image, you're DJ CLEO. That makes no sense.
And I don't beg for a feature, bro. No. Like, we must vibe. It must be organic.
Energies, man.
You know what I mean? Dude, I've been turned down by everyone. Everyone.
But you still rocked it.
Wow.
Me. That's why this album has no big features.
Yeah.
Also, it's a strategy for me. If I can develop a new act, if I can have
Mpumelelo.
same shit.
He's punishing you for the mic, bro.
If I can have Mpumelelo get his name on the album as a sound engineer, why not?
Yeah,
you know, I've always been about fresh talent.
Yeah.
Bizizi, the Teddy Bears, Salty, What,
Salty.
Zulu Naja,
Inspiration.
You know, Briggs, Pitch Black Afro, you name it. Pablo, you name it. You know, so it's just new names here, and they get the shine. We good.
But surely, when you were big, you rejected some features from some artists maybe who came before you or you felt weren't worthy.
Yes, and this is why I don't hold it against anyone, and that's why I didn't name.
Yeah.
Because I personal.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be on the podcast and you said no, you are allowed.
Yeah.
It's your thing.
Yeah.
You're allowed to say right of admission is reserved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Nah, but you love women. You family, dog. You can come in.
what did you say? I heard you love women. What did you say?
No, I said we love you.
Oh, we love you. Okay.
Is it not
You're
correct though? Is it
You're
not
wrong,
accurate though?
You know, so yeah, you know, respect people's decisions.
Yeah.
They didn't want to work with me. It's fine. I personal at all.
Yeah. In closing, man, what do you want to be remembered as?
I want to be remembered as the go-getter. I want to be remembered as the guy that's disciplined. You know, the guy that, I mean, there's this arrogance thing that's following me. But it's not my fault that I'm disciplined. This industry is full of ill discipline, you know, and because this industry thrives of people being dependent on other people.
Sure.
You understand? If people can say, I made him, then they sleep well at night. If they can't say, I made him about you, then you're full of shit. You're wrong. You're shit.
You're cocky. You're arrogant.
You're cocky.
You think you know it?
Bro, I worked hard for this, bro. I really, really did. I worked hard for this. You know, I'm starting a bike club now, and I'm working hard for it. To source sponsorships, to source partners, strategic partners, and that's that. So I want to be remembered as that guy who's a go-getter. He sets his mind onto something, he does it. You know. What more can I say, bro? I want to be that guy. I told you I'm a chiller.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I saw Pop Pops was on here for the third time.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, so they do this. And I know my life story is way too vast.
We scratched the surface.
Yeah. You know, so I thought, okay, I'll get my turn again.
Yeah.
You know, to come back. So
Yeah.
I want to be that guy that's got a legacy to leave behind and stories to tell.
Wow.
And that legacy is stories for others. For example, Tsepiha, if he 10 years down the line, he's a movie creator. You know, I must have something in my legacy for him to tap into. And say, this is a Netflix documentary. At a price, of course. You know what I mean? But man.
Anyway, we are here, man.
Yo, man, I wanted to tell the story, though.
Yeah, tell
and
us.
it's a nice one to close it on.
Yeah, tell us, man.
Yes, now that you're speaking about KO.
Yes.
Dog, you know KO, I wanted to feature KO this year.
Okay.
And he turned me down.
Jeez.
But it's a beautiful story to tell because I did a beat for him and then I called him to studio and they came and they listened. I'm assuming they vibed with it at the time.
Yeah.
And then he got home and he said, please send it to me.
Sure.
I sent it. He listened to it, played it for other people, whatever. And he gave me a call. But you see, this is where it gets interesting. That call, you'll never get from a lot of these cats. It's blue tick, why?
Yeah. Until the next gig.
And then it's, blue tick again. But KO picked up the phone. And his justification was beautiful. Look, I was hacked because I'd already started planning behind the scenes. Okay, we're going to record and we're going to do this, shoot this video, blah, 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 blah. And KO picked up the phone and he said, I've played it to a couple of people, whatever. But I just don't feel that for where you've been and for the caliber of person you are, and seeing that we've never worked together, I just don't feel this is the song that would ignite that relationship.
Makes sense. 100%.
Beautiful.
Bro,
so mature.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I respected, well, I've always respected him, you know. But my respect for him just went through the roof.
Yeah.
I was hacked.
Yeah.
But respect.
That's what
That
you go
call.
intent and, you know.
You understand? His intentions were, bruh, this glue won't stick us together. We're going to fall apart.
Glue, yeah.
It's not the glue.
It's not the one.
Yeah. I believed in it, but this one, he said he's not feeling it. He's entitled to. It's not the one.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chila, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even when they ask you, how sabini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.